I often get asked by first-time homebuyers about first-time homebuyer loan programs. And realistically, there is not such a thing. There is no program that only a first-time homebuyer can use. There are certainly a bunch of low down payments, even some no down payment programs that are out there. I don't really love those because they're filled with all kinds of different fees, but there are some no down payment programs out there. As well as, again, the low down payment programs. Most common and most used currently is either the FHA at 3.5% down. That's 3.5% of the purchase price of the home. The other that's really common is a 3% down conventional. Got to have a little bit better credit, but not much better credit to get into that the program as well. As far as coming up with down payments, there are a number of ways to come up with down payments if you don't have that money in your bank account. One, the greatest one is a gift from a family member. So somebody gives you the money for your down payment. You can use that as a gift and use that towards your down payment or your closing costs. The second, and probably more utilized, is that you can take a loan against yourself on your 401k. Now, you'd have to talk to your HR department about this, but you can take money from your 401k, use it towards the purchase of a home, and then you pay yourself back with interest on that 401k loan. So it's a great way if you want to buy a house, you see that the market is starting to improve, which it is, and prices are starting to go a little crazy, and you want to get in. If you've got a 401k that's got a little bit of money in it, you can use that towards your down payment. The other thing that's great about these loan programs, they allow the seller to pay most of your closing costs. So with FHA, you can get up to 6%. That covers well beyond what your closing costs are going to be. Most of the time in Maryland, we're looking at 3.5% to 4%. Conventional loans, if you're doing low down payment, you're allowed to get up to 3% of the purchase price. If you're doing 10% or more down, you're allowed to get up to 6%. Now, these FHA and these conventional loans carry what is called mortgage insurance. It is merely just that. It's just insurance that is paid to the lender because it's a low down payment, because we don't have a lot of equity in the house. And I've got some other videos on mortgage insurance. I've got some other videos on the 401k utilization. I've even got more detailed information on FHA, conventional, VA, all the other loans that are out there. But plain and simple, first-time home buyers, there are a number of low down payment programs that you can utilize to get into a home maybe a little bit sooner than you thought. So look into those things. Call me if you have questions. We can certainly get you pointed in the right direction and make sure that if you want to buy a home and you have the potential to do it, we'll tap into that potential. We'll make sure we get you into a home. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.